that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Day we hustle, but the night we
Know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
day we hustle, but the night we
Boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about.
Hi, my dear people. I sincerely welcome you back to my channel, and today I want to discuss one of the most important things with you, and this is about how I survived the first 6 months in America. How I survived the first 6 months in USA as an immigrant nurse. You know, leaving your comfort zone to a struggle zone is one of the bold steps we all make towards achieving success. It is not an easy decision to make. Moving to a new country and meeting new people of different cultural backgrounds, coupled with culture shocks and steady adjustments, can be very challenging. But it is something our psyche will adjust and flow with as we interact with the people and environment. Being an agency nurse in the USA for the first 6 months to 1 year can be limiting in terms of financial freedom, particularly if you have family. Knowing this from the first day you submitted your application with an agency and being aware of your per hour pay can prepare you ahead for the unforeseen circumstances before you even write your NCLEX exams and migrate to the United States. It's all about pre-planning. The moment your agency informs you of the proposed per hour pay based on what is minimally acceptable and payable for an entry-level nurse in the state of assignment, you should start to plan. Don't wait till you get to the United States. Start planning now. For instance, if your agency pre-informs you that your per hour will be $24, as a smart nurse, you should take your pen and paper and process what the cost of living in that state of assignment will affect your finance, which is based on what your agency pays you. Many nurses don't really prepare before they come here. They are filled with ecstasy, that happiness of coming to the United States without thinking about the challenges they may encounter. So watching this video will prepare you for these upcoming challenges. Many nurses have lamented about not being able to save after paying bills having to pay back loans obtained at home in our countries from different sources, having to meet the demands of our family members, friends, and acquaintances at home, and unexpected spending. It is necessary to be realistic so that you don't continue to dip yourself in debts. Once your agency informs you what your per hour will be, you can make a generalized budget on how much cost of living will be per month, because sometimes agency may change your state or city based on the demands of the available hospitals. There are two ways you can do this. One, you can talk to friends who are in the USA already. You can Google about the cost of renting an apartment, the cost of renting a house, the cost of gas for your car, the cost of groceries, the cost of electricity, water, taxes, insurance for your car loan, etc. And also put to mind the importance of taxes. So whatever you collect per month, just multiply it by 0.2, which is the tax that will be collected from your from your gross income. If you are informed that your shift will be 36 hours per week or 40 hours per week, then multiply your per hour pay times 36 or 40, then times 4 weeks. For instance, if your per hour pay is $26, that will be $26 times 36 hours times 4 weeks. So that amounts to $3,744. That is a lot of money, right? Especially when you convert that money to Naira or your country currency. Let's say $1 equals 635 or 640 Naira. That is about 3,744 times 735 or 740. That amounts to 2 million Naira, 397,000 Naira. 2,397,000 Naira. That is a lot of money. You will think you're a big boy, you're a big man, you're a millionaire in Nigeria standard, right? This is what your people at home used to do they Google what a nurse paid, and they now convert it to Naira. So they conclude that you are rich, and they start putting all responsibilities on you. Is that not so? My colleagues, don't smile yet. Yeah, you have taken about more than 2 million Naira as salary, but don't smile yet. Now that you know your potential monthly payment, remember you are still in Nigeria. You are still in your home country, planning ahead. So you have known your potential monthly payment. Now deduct tax, which is like at least. So times $3,744. That will give you $748 as tax from your monthly payment. So now deduct tax, you will be left with $2,995. And then don't forget your medical insurance, and this depends on the plans and family size. So let's say you pay $300 for medical insurance for a family of 4. That is about $2,995 minus $300. That gives you $2,695. Remember, you are still in Nigeria, or your country doing this calculation. You want to know ahead the potential monthly expenses with the salary your agency will pay you. Now you have $2,695 minus food expenses, minus electricity, minus water, minus waste disposal, minus monthly rent and groceries. Let's assume that for a family of 4, electricity is $80 per month, water is like $50 per month, waste disposal is like $20 per month, apartment is like $1,200 per month, car insurance is like $175 per month, car loan is like $300 per month. This depends on the condition of the car. Is it a new car or pre-owned car? So let's do the calculation together. $2,695 minus $80 minus $50 minus $20 minus $1,200 minus $175 minus $300. That gives you $870. Now you have to eat. Your family have to eat. So let's assume that per month you manage to spend $500 per month for feeding. So let's subtract that from the $870 that remains from your salary. So $870 minus, let's say, $500, you'll be left with $370 per month. That will be your saving per month. That will be what will remain per month. You can see from what's the total amount? From $3,744, the gross amount, you are now left with like $300 per month. Don't forget, this is an agency pay. This is an agency pay. Now, another question to ask is, do you have a baby that will need a nanny or daycare, which is very expensive? Now, will you take a loan in Nigeria or your home country? Most agencies require nurses to save at least $5,000 when coming to the United States for renting apartment, buying stuffs, registration, and so on, to make you comfortable for your assignment. However, from experience, you don't have to have that much. You don't have to have that much. But having the required amount or more will help you in great ways. Remember, you are coming to a new country where there is no one to run to. There's no one to call for help. You are by yourself. So you need to start saving for this purpose or take loan the moment you apply with an agency. So you are left with $370. Let's say you have to pay back loan monthly, say 2,000, 200,000 naira per month. That is equivalent to $315 per month. Therefore, $370 minus $315 per month, that gives you like $50 remaining from your salary. So you are left with little or nothing. So this is the condition of most agency nurses when they first arrived to the United States. They will be complaining that after paying bills, paying loans, they are left with nothing. You ahead, to prepare you ahead. Now that you know your potential left over after all payable bills, also think of the unforeseen expenses like sending money to your parents, siblings, paying for an emergency situations in your country. Most agencies will tell you not to work in another hospital for the first 6 months for good reasons. You are new, you are still learning the system. So if you make mistakes in your primary place of assignment where your agency assigns you, you may be covered. But you will not be covered if there is an act of negligence or malpractice in another hospital, which is your second job. So, what should come to your mind after knowing all this? Something will tell you, I need a second job. I need a second job. Yes, you will need a second job which must be approved by your agency. But you don't have to inform your agency if you are taking a second job. What I did personally was that when I was in Nigeria and knew what my per hour would be and the potential cost per month, I instantly knew that I would not be able to survive on that salary. So I knew I would take a second job after 2 to 3 months of my assignment. I already prepared my mind because I was still new, still learning the process. I looked for nursing job with less acuity, such as working in the correctional centers and nursing homes as a PRN nurse. My per hour pay then was almost ×2 what my agency paid me, and I didn't inform them I was taking another job. I didn't inform them that I was taking another job until after 6 months. With this, I was able to survive the first 6 months to a year. It was not an easy thing to do, working 2 jobs, but I survived. So, before you leave Nigeria or your country, plan ahead so that the cost of living and other expenses does not weigh on you or make you frustrated. I have heard about nurses who became frustrated after paying bills and they are left with nothing. So, watch my next video about agency salary versus direct employment salary for immigrant nurses and expected take home per month. Thank you for your audience. See you next time.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Day we hustle, but the night we
Know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
day we hustle, but the night
Boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around.